Those of you who've been watching my videos, um, I've been showing a lot of the damage I've been getting on my palms this year, which I've never had damage like this. This is I'll be on my 6th anniversary living in this house, and I had more damage this year than all the other years combined, probably times 5. And we weren't even that cold. We had a couple cold snaps. We went down to 24 degrees one night. We had, I think, around 36 hours below freezing. The one day we only got to 30 degrees, but it was sunny, so it wasn't too bad. But the spring has been relentless with the rain and the cold. Any given day, we've been 10 degrees below normal, as low as 20 degrees below normal. We're just now getting into where we're having days in the 70s, which is quite rare, or not rare, but unusual, because our average temperature around this time of year should be about 75, and most days start with a 6, and some of them even start with a 5. So I think the below average temps and just so much rain has caused issues. I think during that cold there was a little bit of damage, that set in from those temps, because many of my pumps have not experienced that level of cold. And then so they had a little bit of damage, and then I think what's happening is now the cool wet moisture is kind of getting in there, and the plants aren't able to warm up or dry off. And in retrospect, I probably would have gone around and just preemptively sprayed copper on all of them. This is my takil, and it's growing now. And do you see that brown? That is the point of damage. That is where it would have, the spear would have been at the base of the trunk, and it's kind of hard to show, but the spear behind it is also showing damage at the same point. So you can see the tissue behind it is quite fine, but there is a bit of brown there, so that will never go away. It'll probably be, it doesn't look like it's going all the way through, but that frond will be having some brown on it. Maybe something kind of like that. And the next one too, there you go, you can kind of see that it's actually even almost like pinched in, but this palm's growing out of it. It's nice and green and fresh looking in there, so I'm not worried. But again, this is a palm that doesn't take damage, and this year it did, even though it's minor on this one. It's just very surprising to see. And we had this was the second La Nina year in a row, and La Nina usually means colder and wetter than normal in the Pacific Northwest, and the rest of the country it's actually warmer. And there's a possibility we may be getting a third one in a row, which would just be awful, because they kind of compound on one another. So I'm hoping for a neutral or an El Nino, and I'm hoping that the summer finally shows up. I mean, it's mild and stuff. It's not like it's cold or anything like that. It's just very kind of nothing. It just feels like we've been at the same temperatures for the last 6 months. I don't know. It's just more of the same. We're actually getting a bit of a break today. It was supposed to be, last night they said it was going to be raining all day, because it rained all day yesterday, but now it looks like it's going to hold off until after lunch, which is a nice change, because we've been kind of in that really sort of bad cycle of sunny and warm during the week, cold and rainy on the weekend. And for us working stiffs, that's not such a great thing, especially when a lot of your leisure activities are outside. So anyway, there's the last little bit, and I have one palm in the front that's looking rough. I haven't shown it yet. I'll shoot a video on that one maybe later on this week. So here you go. But the big regular trackies, none of this stuff bothers them. They don't mind the wet at all. And actually the sables, same thing. The sables are doing really well. So thanks for watching.